Hey there guys, Bandites here, and if you haven't heard yet, the Makarov is no longer being planned for Apocalypse Rising 2 as of now. This was released last week, and there's been some talk about it, and pretty much how it started is Guzmanak was doing a little Q&A on the Dual Point Interactive Discord server. Some people were asking which weapons would be added to APOC 2, which ones would not be, and Gus confirmed that as of now, the Makarov and a few other weapons, which we'll get to in a second, are not being planned on for Apocalypse Rising 2. Now, of course, it is still in alpha. Apocalypse Rising 2 is still in alpha, and they've mentioned many times in the past that anything can change, because at first, this was actually going to be added to the game, and now it's being taken out. So anything can change, so it could actually be re-added into the game again. It's just matters on what happens during development, and we might see it. But anyways, so of course the Makarov is the starting weapon on APOC, and if you haven't been around for extremely long, the Makarov has been in the game as the starting weapon since the very first version of Apocalypse Rising. Since the very second it was released, it's been the starting weapon ever since. So it's been a classic gun, it's always been there, it's gone through changes, it's gone through a lot of things. And it's mostly, of course, a zombie killer, and once a new pistol or secondary is found, most of the people drop it. I know I always drop it if I find a better secondary, but, I mean, there's still been people that have gotten really good kills with it. I've gotten a good amount of kills with it as well. So, it's still not that bad of a gun if you know how to use it. It's only like a 5 headshot kill. So, if you know how to use it, it's pretty good. It's not completely useless. But anyways, yes, this was announced about a week ago, and after a bit of talk, a comic was actually released on the Reddit, which was kind of a funny little thing, and Guzmanak actually featured it on his page. If you want to go check out the full comic, you could check in the description below. Besides that, more weapons, as I mentioned earlier, have not been planned, others are uncertain, and others have been planned, but we have a list here, and this list right here tells us what weapons are not being planned. So far, the Makarov, G36K, HK417, MK17, AKS74U, AK104, OTS14, 5.7, AS Val, P90, and the M27 are all not being planned in the game, but again, anything can change. So we might see these in the future, we might not. Hopefully we do. I personally really love the G36K and the MK17 are probably my top two on this list. I love both of those guns, so I hope we might see those in the future. But we also have some uncertain weapons, the flamethrower and the AR-15. Honestly, I don't know how the flamethrower would really work on the game. I would be interested in seeing it. Hopefully, if they do decide to add it, it's not too OP and they get everything under control for that. The AR-15 I would also love to see in the game, and I already thought that it was going to probably be planned, and maybe it still will be, but hopefully they do decide to plan it, because I think the AR-15 would be an awesome gun to see in the game. But the weapons that are planned as of now is the Desert Eagle with 44 rounds, the HK21, the FAL, the Tech 9, the M14, the Auto 5, and the Maverick 88, which the M14 and the FAL are classic battle rifle weapons. It's pretty much the top two guns that everyone uses, so I would see why they're still planning on keeping those. The Desert Eagle is something new that they're planning. Everything else is just old APOC stuff, but I really would love to see the Desert Eagle as well. All these guns I would love to see, but it's just up to if they can make them and make them great or not. So what do you guys think, though? Do you guys think the Makarov should stay in the game? Do you think it's useful, or is it just another weapon that you use and once you find something better you drop and just get rid of? Or is it something that you still find as a useful gun and you still use no matter what, and you would still like to see in the future versions of APOC 2? Also, what weapon would you guys want to replace the Makarov if the Makarov is for sure confirmed not going to be in the game? I think I would actually want to see the 5.7, which might be a little more powerful, but I still love the 5.7 in other games that I play, so I'd really love to see that as the replacement for the Makarov, but I guess we'll see. Only time can tell, development will tell. So yeah, but anyways, I just wanted to make a short little video on this. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button for more Roblox and Apocalypse Rising content in the future. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, and goodbye.